Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. 1 week ago, an American tourist, 56-year-old Teresa Lynn Muirs, died in a road traffic accident at the Jaguar Paw Junction with the George Price Highway. Tonight, there is another serious traffic accident at the same spot to report. It happened just after 10 o'clock this morning between miles 37 and 38. 56-year-old Pablo Martinez, a resident of Franks Eddy Village, had just gotten off a passenger bus and was walking to the side of the highway when an 18-wheel truck with double containers ran him over. The truck ended up in a ditch at the side of the road after hitting Martinez. Persons in the area at the time rushed to Martinez's aid and called the ambulance and the police. Pablo Martinez was taken to the Western Regional Hospital for medical treatment and up to late this evening was listed in a critical condition. The driver of the towhead truck was in police custody earlier today. Meanwhile, police in Orange Walk are also reporting the death of a man in what appears to be a case of a hit-and-run incident in Santa Marta Village. The victim has been identified as a 40-year-old David Thiessen, a resident of Newland Mennonite Settlement in the Orange Walk district. Police say that when they visited the Northern Regional Hospital on Saturday night, they saw Thiessen's body with injuries to the head. Initial investigation by the police revealed that around 8 o'clock on Saturday night, Thiessen was found lying on the ground on an unknown street in Santa Marta Village. He was taken to the Northern Regional, where he was pronounced dead on arrival at 8:45 on Saturday night. Police say they have since detained a man from Guinea Grass Village and are seeking another as their investigation continues. While police are treating the incident as a hit and run, it appears that the driver of the cane truck that ran over Thiessen might not have been aware he had struck the man. The Toledo Institute for Development and the Environment, TIDE, is this week hosting an important forum on climate change. Delegates from the region arrived in Punta Gorda town over the weekend for the event, which opened this morning at the TIDE conference room. Celia Mahong is the executive director of TIDE.
We'll cover topics such as what is climate change, impacts of climate change, vulnerability assessments, adaptation to climate change, and climate change linking to coral reefs in marine reserves and so on.
In terms of the attendees, who are the persons who will be present at this week's workshop?
We have marine protected areas managers from different parks in Honduras, Mexico, Belize Audubon Society, and TIDE.
How long will this conference go on for?
It's going to happen from Monday, 23rd February, to Friday. So it's a week, 5 days.
And where in Toledo is it happening?
It's happening at the Toledo Institute for Development and Environment's conference room here in Punta Gorda.
The conference ends on Friday. For several hours on Saturday, Belize's only major international airport, the Philip Goldson International at Ladyville, was paralyzed by inaction due to a decision taken by employees working in the Air Traffic Control Department to report sick. These employees' service are considered essential under law, and their options to protest working conditions through industrial action are severely limited. But their list of complaints has grown steadily, and the result on Saturday was inconvenience for quite a few groups of stranded travelers. We will have their stories later, but first, around midday, representatives of the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Civil Aviation hosted the press to a briefing which essentially reported that the situation was back under control. According to the ministry's Director of Civil Aviation, Lindsay Garbutt, just a few flights were ultimately affected, the international flights for Delta Airlines and Avianca of El Salvador. According to Garbutt, the ministry has been meeting regularly with the employees and had already begun to address some of their critical issues, such as a lack of trained and qualified staff, delayed salary adjustment and increments, replacements for equipment and uniforms, and so on. Despite the surprise of Saturday's event, he says those efforts will continue. Speaking about the impact of Saturday's sick-out on flights into and out of Belize and the overall tourism product, Ministry CEO Tracy Tager-Panton said that their priority was to resume activity as quickly and as safely as possible, and she expects no lasting damage. She reiterated that nothing had come to her desk regarding air traffic controllers' specific concerns that necessitated urgent talks. The ministry has issued a formal apology to those affected. The controllers are not affiliated with any union, although as public officers, they would qualify to be members of the Public Service Union, the PSU, and have met with them in the past. The few visitors heading out of Belize before normal service was resumed, to whom we spoke on Saturday, for the most part took the news of flight delays in stride. A young woman we spoke to said she hoped to get back in time for school in the U.S., while a man identifying himself as Jason from Idaho, who has been in Belize before, says he personally doesn't mind driving down in a vehicle, but warns that an incident like this does leave a sour taste in the mouths of visitors. A second man we spoke with said that Belize has taught him patience in matters of this sort. Some 300,000 persons visited Belize overnight in 2014, and many of them traveled by air. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. Stay tuned for more of the day's stories right after these messages.
We bring in people together. Smart is bigger.
We bigger
and better. Yeah. 2015 is here. Smart will be doing things bigger this year. With the best promotions out there. Free up yourself with Smart. Start your year off right with Smart. Starting January 5th, you will receive an automatic double up on your first $20 upload and triple on the first $50 upload. Upload with prepaid cards, Gimme Dollar agents, Go Mobile, or at the Smart Lounge. Double and triple when you feel like. Free up yourself with Smart. 2015 is here. Smart will be doing things bigger this year. With the best promotions out there. Free up yourself with Smart. Start your year off right with Smart.
Precision handling. High performance braking. Smooth and comfortable ride. Tame the road. Hand-cooked tires.
My dad never misses a football match.
Me neither.
Are you enjoying this game or what?
I'm loving every minute of it.
I can't miss this game, but I can't see it either.
Here, now you can. The game's on me.
Now, wherever there's internet, you don't have to miss a single minute of TV. And the best part of My TV is it costs as little as $10 monthly for Central TV and Internet's customers. With 25 channels at your fingertips, you'll always be tuned in. My TV is available only at Central TV and Internet. Log on and discover a new world of mobile TV.
Hey, do you happen to have a beer?
We all have our bucket list and plan to start fulfilling them someday.
Anytime now. Don't worry, babe. You can do it.
Go, Mom! You can do this!
Why not turn someday into today with an easy credit personal loan? Atlantic Bank can make it happen. We offer loans at competitive interest rates with low monthly payments for all your financing needs. Because life should be easy.
How was it, Mom? It was good.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Somebody say, live Belize. Live Belize. Somebody say, live Belize. Somebody say, live Belize. Live Belize. Live Belize.
Instead of allowing time for amendment of the claim of cane farmer Lucilio Tech against the Sugar Industry Control Board to reflect a change in circumstances since permission was granted to file on January 23rd, today, Supreme Court Justice Shauna Griffith decided to dismiss the claim on the ground that it was not properly filed before the court under the civil procedure rules. The linchpin of the original claim was a writ of mandamus ordering the board to set a date for the commencement of the long-delayed 2014-2015 sugarcane crop season, which was subsequently done on January 26th. Tech also asked for a series of other declarations, which his attorneys, Audrey Matura Shepherd and Anthony Sylvester, fought to keep alive over the stern objections of senior counsels Rodwell Williams, Michael Young, and Amon Courtney, representing respectively the board, American Sugar Refinery Incorporated, Belize Sugar Industries Limited, and the Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association as an interested party. With the matter of the season opening settled, it was thought that the claim, which the senior attorneys had already argued was fatally flawed to begin with, might be dropped. But when it became clear that it was not, they asked the court to strike it out. In the course of debating when and where to settle the issue, it became manifest that Matura Shepherd and Sylvester had missed a key component of filing the claim, a mandatory affidavit establishing the court's jurisdiction under the civil procedure rules to hear the case. Somewhat generous with her understanding at the preliminary stage, Justice Griffith was not in a charitable mood today and ruled against Matura Shepherd and Sylvester. Senior Counsel Williams said that this error undermined the entire case and necessitated that it be struck out. Williams's application to strike out the case, supported by Young and Courtney, would have presented other arguments concerning the flaws of the application, but it was not needed. For her part, Matura Shepherd described the defeat as being over a finely technical point and opined that if given time, they could have found a way around it. She recalled other cases where the court was more flexible and expressed the possibility of researching for a possible appeal, though she was careful to note that she respected the court's judgment. She nonetheless maintained that their case was strong enough to find merit. Colleague Sylvester said that while it was not likely they can bring back this particular case, related matters can and will be brought up by aggrieved cane farmers concerning the delay in starting the season, which cost the farmers significantly in financial losses. The court will hear the parties in writing on costs by March 13, with a decision due on March 23rd. But there was a parting shot from Michael Young, who said that the application may be in some part to blame for the extended delay to the crop season opening. He expected that the case would be dropped with the opening of the season, but the decision to continue hurts Even Tech, who may have to pay his own costs. Young insists that even if his opponents had gotten past the roadblock of the strikeout application, their case would not have stood up, as in his view, the court could not force the SICB to act outside the law, which requires consultation with both parties. A new project aimed at creating safe meeting spaces for young girls was launched on Saturday in the Toledo district. The project is called Girls Creating Opportunities for a Brighter Tomorrow and is being implemented by the Toledo Maya Women's Council. The launch of the initiative was done on Saturday morning at the Father Ring Parish Hall in Punta Gorda town. It focuses on girls between the ages of 10 and 19 years old and engages them in discussions on various issues including gender, literacy, and others, all of which are putting the target population at serious risk. Project coordinator Amira Tayul says that the communities involved in the project were chosen based on a predetermined criteria. It is being funded by the Guatemala-based non-governmental organization Population Council. Guest speaker at the launch of the Girls Creating Opportunities for a Brighter Future project was the executive director of the National Women's Commission, Pulcheria Tayul. Plans are well underway for the annual Maya Day celebration in rural Toledo. The Tumulkin Center of Learning, located in Blue Creek Village, Toledo, has been organizing the event for over a decade now. Esther Sanchez Shaw is spearheading the planning of this year's event.
Maya Day is actually a very important day for us at Tumulkin Center of Learning. It's a day to celebrate our identity. It's a day to celebrate who we are. It's a day to celebrate the richness that we have, that we live in, that we experience on a daily basis. And it's a day when we bring all of that together and we showcase it to the entire public.
When will the 2015 edition of Maya Day be held?
This year, Maya Day is set for March 22nd, right here at Tumulkin Center of Learning in Blue Creek Village, Toledo.
What happens on Maya Day?
Maya Day, like I said, is a day that we celebrate. It's a day that we celebrate our identity and who we are. And as a result of that, it's a day where we showcase dances, or we showcase the food, the culture, just a living, authentic Maya culture that we are all a part of.
Who would you want to attend Maya Day?
Well, Maya Day is a day for everyone. Here in the Toledo district, we always reach out to the people from the communities so that they can celebrate with us, but we also reach out to people from beyond the district, beyond the country if possible. Whether you're a Maya or not, you should be proud of that culture and what it has to offer to our diversity here in Belize. So I think it's a day for us to celebrate also as Belizeans. So I invite everyone to come out and join us. This is actually a part of fundraising for us as well for the school. So we'll have a few activities that is a part of the fundraising. So whatever contributions or whatever we can generate that day will go back to the school. So that is an added bonus to our event.
Maya Day has become a yearly event and has grown in size since it started as simply an open day for the school, as explained by Shaw.
Well, Maya Day actually started in 2003 as an open day where we were showcasing the work of our students. We invited parents to come in, and it was a small little group of people who came in. The following year, we started to open it up to the public, and we added cultural activities and a little more fun activities during the day, and it has grown to what it is today. So from then to now, it's over 10 years, and I think over those years, we have been able to grow as an institution, and all of that we will be able to showcase on Maya Day.
Maya Day will be held on the football field next to the Tumulkin Center of Learning on March 22nd. The event will be broadcast live on Akutan Radio. Through a collaborative effort, Maya Day 2015 will also be carried live on the national channel as well as on the online radio station West Vision. As part of the countdown to Maya Day 2015, the national channel will air a special documentary on the event immediately following this newscast. The news on the national channel.
people together. Smart is bigger.
We bigger.
And better.
And better.
Yeah. 2015 is here. Smart will be doing things bigger this year. With the best promotions out there. Free up yourself with Smart. Start your year off right with Smart. Starting January 5th, you will receive an automatic double up on your first $20 upload and triple on the first $50 upload. Upload with prepaid cards, Gimme Dollar agents, Go Mobile, or at the Smart Lounge. Double and triple when you feel like. Free up yourself with Smart. 2015 is here. Smart will be doing things bigger this year. With the best promotions out there. Free up yourself with Smart. Start your year off right with Smart.
Precision handling. High performance braking. Smooth and comfortable ride. Tame the road. Hand-cooked tires.
My dad never misses a football match.
Me neither.
Are you enjoying this game or what?
I'm loving every minute of it.
I can't miss this game, but I can't see it either.
Here, now you can. The game's on me.
Now, wherever there's internet, you don't have to miss a single minute of TV. And the best part of my TV is it costs as little as $10 monthly for Central TV and Internet's customers. With 25 channels at your fingertips, you'll always be tuned in. My TV is available only at Central TV and Internet. Log on and discover a new world of mobile TV.
Hey, do you happen to have a beer?
We all have our bucket list and plan to start fulfilling them someday.
Anytime now. Don't worry, babe. You can do it.
Go, Mom, you can do this!
Why not turn someday into today with an easy credit personal loan? Atlantic Bank can make it happen. We offer loans at competitive interest rates with low monthly payments for all your financing needs. Because life should be easy.
How was it, Mom? It was good.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
To end the news, a reminder of the main points again. A man was knocked down today at the Jaguar junction with the George Price Highway. It is the second incident in a week at the same spot. And preparations are well on the way for the annual Maya Day celebration. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Our news lines remain open at all times, and you can visit our website for continuing coverage of the latest news from around the country. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good night.